Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with No Narratives Podcast, episode 47. It's your guy, K Stag. I'm joined by my guy, Big Moon, and we got a
What
big
it do?
announcement to make. If it already wasn't noticed, if you already didn't know, Big Moon has been filling in for us we introduced him last year for this NFL season, and he's been with us. He's actually had more episodes this season than I have because I've been out with medical issues and stuff. So but I think it's finally time to announce that Big Moon is no longer a guest. He is a mainstay. He is a host of No Narratives Podcast. Big Moon, welcome to the squad. Welcome to the team. Just had to throw that out there, brother.
Appreciate you.
I mean, hey, it's been a long time coming, brother. I mean, it's you were a guest, then you were, you were a recurring guest, but we had to make that official, brother. So
Yeah.
just thank you for coming on. Thank you for holding it down when I wasn't here. Thank you for all the knowledge that you bring to us. And
For sure.
I mean, hey, with that said, man, the Houston Texans, brother, we in the win column.
We in the win column, man.
We in the win
We in
column.
the win column for sure.
We are in the win column with a 26-0 ass beating of the Tennessee Titans. Here on September 28th on Sunday. Hey, we forced the Titans to put up a goose egg, so you know what that means. Defense came to play. What you got to say?
Nah, man. Like you said, defense really came to play. Pitched the shutout, aka goose egg for sure. Houston's own Danielle Hunter led the charge with 2 sacks. All pro Sting coming back from an injury, getting the interception as well. And all
First
around,
INT
good
of
defense.
the season, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah,
correct. The first INT of the season, but just overall good defensive effort by everybody. You know, to not have a team score 0 points in the NFL, that's something to say about our defense. Basically, now we're averaging, our opponents average 18.2 points per game after this shutout, and it was just a fun game, and I'm just glad that we're back in the win column. Changes a little narrative with the fans. Ain't Super Bowl bound yet, but at least it's good momentum going into the next game against the Baltimore Ravens. Offensively, what a show out. At least in the fourth quarter. Very, very slow start.
In the fourth quarter. I think a lot of the fans were saying it in the first and second quarter, especially when we had already got the 2 field goals. I mean, the 2 field goals, they were solid looking drives that got killed with penalties and plays not being made. But then there were also drives where CJ was just getting destroyed or he got hit. And I actually kind of draw a little bit of a blank for the first half because I actually left at like 12:50 to take Shadow to obedience class. So I missed an hour of that. I ended up running it back, and but just seeing some of it before we put up the first tutty in the fourth quarter, offense was still not clicking in the second half.
Correct.
The defense was holding it down. It was 6-0 until the fourth quarter, but the floodgates opened after that. After the first touchdown to, I believe it was Woody Marks on the screen pass to the right. After that play, it was just the floodgates, because then CJ put a dot on Jaden Higgins for his first NFL career touchdown catch in the fourth quarter, and then Woody Marks had his first rushing touchdown of the NFL season, or as an NFL running back, his first career rushing touchdown. Later on, with 5 minutes left in the fourth, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere in that time frame,
close around that round range.
Offense looked great in the fourth quarter, and but still, the first 3 quarters of football is some of the same old shit. Not executing the plays that are being called. When you get a drive going, you're allowing yourself to have mental errors that stall the drive to where you have to settle for 3 points, or the play calling is just shit. I actually have an interesting stat here where the Texans have allowed a pressure rate below 39% in 3 straight regular season games for the first time since weeks 3 through 5 of the 2023 season. As a unit, week 2, they gave up 36.7% quarterback pressure. Week 3, it was 32.6, and then yesterday was the lowest it's been. It was 28.1%. So the offensive line is indeed improving,
Yep.
but
Still needs
it's
improvement.
it still needs to continue to get better. I think you're starting to see. I loved them getting Woody Marks the ball in this game on the offensive
Correct.
side of the ball. I
Shout
loved
out
him
to the
getting
Rook
touches. I loved him getting touches, and not only in the run game but also in the passing game,
in the past
because you can
game.
see how dangerous he is. And then let's not even the one stat that we got to talk about is the pancake he had.
Yep.
He destroyed a safety blitz that resulted in CJ scrambling for a first down.
Yeah,
And
depleted, buddy, for sure.
yeah, he destroyed this safety blitz. So it's like, yesterday was the Woody Marks game. I loved it. So, but
All
I
around
mean,
player for sure. No,
oh
for
yeah,
sure.
without a doubt. I mean, you got anything you want to add about the offense?
No, I mean honestly, for the offense, I'm just glad CJ finally got into a rhythm in the fourth quarter. I mean, it wasn't pretty. He was taking hits like crazy, like you said,
Mhm.
but he held tough. He held tough, got through it, and I think it goes like I said. I'm happy for this win, but now it's like okay, it's about to be Tuesday. Now we gotta move on. But I'm
Mhm.
glad that at least it builds confidence in CJ, especially with that 37-yard reception that Nico got on that second
Mhm.
and 33. I think that really
Oh my
just
god.
woke him up for sure. You know,
Mhm.
after missing Dalton Schultz in the first half, we overthrew Schultz for a touchdown. But I
Yep.
mean, it just sparked the offense. It gave CJ confidence. Ended up with Jalen Noel getting his first reception touchdown, and now finding out that it
You
was it
mean
was a
Jaden
check.
Higgins?
Jaden Higgins, you're right. Sorry about that. Um, but now we find out that CJ did have control of the offense a little bit and actually checked to that play. So it's good signs. It's good motivation going into the next week. It's not just trying to continue that flow, like you said.
I think and I don't mean to cut you off, but the one thing
Mhm.
that comes to mind that I saw in this game, that because you brought up him having control of the offense, it seemed like there was a lot more energy on that sideline. The last
Yep.
3 weeks, you haven't seen that energy. You haven't seen. I mean, obviously, when you're losing, you're not going to smile, but it
Yep.
seems like they've all been extremely serious versus where they've been at the last couple of years, where there has been smiling on the sideline, where there's been joking or laughing or anything like that. They've
Hmm.
been so wound tight that they haven't allowed themselves to play free. And I feel like that's the best way to explain how this offense has been is the offense
Right.
has been so tight and so pressurized that they haven't been able to go out there, just fly around and play fucking football. And that's really
You're
what it
right.
comes down to.
You're
So
right.
I really think, and you're right, the bomb to Nico over Ladarius Sneed, who had no idea who he was, um,
Hmm.
for the first down, I really feel like that, like you said, that jump started the team, that propelled the
Hmm.
offense, that got them going where they needed to go. And because right after that is when the offense started really clicking. After
Right.
that is when the offense got moving.
They
Like
finally found an identity for
they
sure.
found an identity. The end of the third quarter is when we got down to the red zone when Woody
Hmm.
Marks got his first touchdown, but he scored the touchdown at the start of the fourth quarter. It was that drive with like 6 minutes in the third quarter or left in the
Yep.
third quarter is when they were moving down the field, and that is when you saw, okay, let's see what this offense can do. And they clicked. Like it
Yep.
wasn't like, oh God, here we go. I was saying that when we were moving backwards before the bomb to Nico. I was like, oh
Right.
God, holding call. Oh God, hands to the or offensive pass interference. You're going
Right.
the wrong fucking way. So then your first play on first down is a draw play that went nowhere. So it's
Right.
like, what do you do now? Well, you get the ball to Nico.
Call for your best player.
Call for your best player. Get the ball to Nico. And what did Nico do? He caught you a pass for 37 yards. And that's exactly what you needed. And after that,
Mhm.
offense started going without a hitch. So, hey, I
I get, like
we
I
take
said,
we
it's
take
it's it's
it's
good motion.
Tennessee.
It's good
It
motion. Yep. Yep.
it's Tennessee. And it's not a knock on Tennessee, but even Cam Ward said we're ass. So Tennessee is in a rebuilding phase, but this was the perfect confidence booster of a game. Let's say that.
Yep.
I had said last week, I think to you in a text or a phone call, or no, it may have been Bryson. They need to come out and I really wanted them to hang 40 on Tennessee. That's what I really
Yeah.
wanted them to do. But 26-0 is a really good way to get the offense going.
Yep.
Poof, boosh. So, I mean, you want to add anything else, brother? I mean, we can get into the nitty gritty here in a minute if you want.
Yeah. No, for sure. I want to give a shout out to Matt Burke. He took the reins of defensive coordinator from D'Amico, so D'Amico can handle the whole team. Great calls, great play calling from him Sunday. Can't wait to see what continues with that. I feel like that's another new step for the Texans, a step of just knowing you got the defense. D'Amico, I guess, realized it as well. Let me hand the reins down, and then let me worry about the rest of my team because the rest of my team needs me as well. So shout out to Matt. Great play calling, man. Way to get a goose egg on your first
Mm.
showing. That's
First show of
amazing
the
wonders.
season, because I think wasn't
Yeah,
he holding it? Wasn't he calling the plays at the beginning of last year, and then D'Amico took them from him or something,
maybe,
or
but
was
I
that the year
really can't give you a
before?
call.
I
Really
mean,
can't give you the answer on that
but
one.
hey, for your first game calling off or calling the defense in
Hmm.
this season and to put up a goose egg, I don't give a shit who you're playing. That ain't
Right.
easy to do.
Yeah, it's the NFL, man,
Mm-hmm.
for sure. But I mean, after that, hey, like I said, it was Tennessee. It was a good boost, confidence boost for everybody. Brings the fans back in. But now we still got to play the Baltimore Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they're coming in 1-3. They're one and
Regardless
three as
of
well.
if they're 1-3, and regardless of the injuries they got,
Right.
it's still the Baltimore
Still,
Ravens.
still Baltimore Ravens. Even though we don't know really what's the whole thing with Lamar Jackson, but we'll just wait till later on in the week to see where that goes. But no. Yeah, I mean, like one coworker told me today, I think we're playing Baltimore at the best time with the injuries as well. It gives us a chance, I say. But you can't not start the offense like you did this game because Baltimore's a different beast than Tennessee for sure.
Oh, without a
For
doubt,
sure.
100%, 100%. You're right. Yep.
And you got to
I
remember, Baltimore's the only one that put belt to ass on our defense last year as well.
mm-hmm.
So we need to get our get back for sure.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, and you're right. It was belt to ass. I think that, and we only put up 2 that game, and
And it wasn't even the defense fault. Wasn't
it's
even the defense fault.
just a terrible game altogether. I mean, the thing is, regardless of the status of Lamar Jackson, you're still going up against a John Harbaugh led Baltimore Ravens team. He's going to have
Hmm.
them ready to play regardless. So if you
Yep.
don't, my only advice is come in and handle your business. That's all you can do,
Yep.
regardless of who you're playing. The offense has to continue to build on what they did in the fourth quarter against the Tennessee Titans game. But based off of what you and I both said, you can't wait until the fourth quarter to get going. You've got to
Right.
you got to go. You got to get it.
You gotta
So,
go.
I mean, they still got shit they got to clean up. Penalties in the first half was atrocious. We both mentioned that that they held or that stalled drives. And the pass protection wasn't always great throughout the entire game. CJ still took
Right.
hits, whether that was on him or the O line, whatever the case was. They still got that to clean up. They still got to clean up. They still got to clean up getting the play calling in. I liked the no huddle wrinkles that they kind of brought in
Yep.
the hurry up, but it wasn't seamless. That is something they still need to build on the offensive side of the ball. I like that
Correct.
they added that wrinkle to it, but let's get it going quicker. Let's get out there and let's put the defense on their fucking heels. And
Yep.
don't allow them to substitute. Don't allow them to do anything, and get them on their heels. So I feel like that's something that they need to continue
Work
to build
on.
on. I did not know. Great shout out, great call out. I didn't know that they gave CJ a little bit more control of the offense this week,
Hmm.
or this past game. So great call out. I didn't know that. They need to
Yeah,
continue to build on that too. I think that's
for
something that
sure.
he can and has the ability to do. And I think if you challenge him enough to do it, you'll start seeing him more engaged, I guess is the better way of putting it. But if
Yes,
there's one
sir.
thing that everyone can agree on, winning is the best drug in the NFL.
No stuff. No bull. I mean, we call each other. What you called me after the game, saying we had to do the same routine that we did this
Yeah.
morning.
Damn
So,
right. No, we are not doing pre-games anymore, ladies and gentlemen. We are not talking to
Cancellation,
each
dog.
other anymore. We are not posting anything until the post-game podcast. That is it.
Yep.
You will not hear from the No Narratives podcast team. Bryson's birthday is every weekend now for the NFL season.
Yep.
Shout out to
Happy birthday to my
Red
boy.
Nation Blogger. His birthday was yesterday. Y'all send a shout out to him. His birthday was yesterday. Texans got him the dub. His birthday is now every single game the Texans play.
Yes, sir. So party it up, man.
Party it up. Damn it. But yeah, I mean, exactly. It was a great game. It was a great game at the end of the game. I mean, because I think a lot of us were like, "Fuck, here we go again." But
Yep.
you know, it was great seeing the offense wake up, and we all agree to that. But there's still work to be done. There's still building to be done. So, I got nothing else to add, brother. Do you have anything?
I do. Actually, I do. Shout out to my boy El Conejo Malo, Bad Bunny, getting to be the halftime show at the Super Bowl, man. I know most people don't like it, but if you know Bad Bunny, you know my boy got bars. So shout out to my boy. You know what I'm saying? Puerto Rico, yeah, yeah, woo woo.
I mean, hey,
But nah, Baltimore next week at 12 at the bank. Be ready to watch that one for sure. Kyle, 11:50. You already know. I'm gonna do my gardening in the morning. And we're gonna see where we go from there for sure.
I'm going to drag my tired ass out of bed right at 11:50, shuffle into the bathroom, handle my business, and shuffle into the living room just in time to turn the game on.
Right. And
And
one more
then
thing, Kai Fairbairn, if you keep missing inside a dome, we're gonna have issues, bro. You should have been 3 for 3 Sunday. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I
Even
was
though the
waiting
other
on you
one,
to.
even though the last one, even though the last one was a little far, still you're inside. When you're outside, I give you a little bit of leniency, but inside, motherfucker, you better make them hoes for real. Kicking
I didn't
Hawaiian.
even see the miss, but I heard about it. But I didn't say anything because that's your boy. The
Nah,
kicking Hawaiian is your boy.
the kicking Hawaiian needs to get it together a little bit. Just a little bit of improvement, man. Special teams as well. I don't think it was that great at special teams to Sunday either. So
There was a good punt that we had where they downed it in like the 2-yard line or some shit.
yeah,
Or the 1-yard line. Then we tried to go for a safety and we didn't get it. But there was special teams was based off of what we saw against Tampa Bay. Special teams was ass on Sunday against Tennessee. But
yeah, Jalen Noel only got 15 yards returning. I think we only had one return with Smith, and it was like a 23-yarder, 24, something like that.
I would like to see them. I know with Christian Kirk coming back that it's going to be harder to see, but I mean, truth be told, I'd like to see them get Christian Kirk and Jalen Noel actually involved more in the offense. I would like to see more Jaden Higgins as well. But I do like how CJ is spreading the ball around. They are finding Nico with the big plays, but at the same time, I think you need to get him a little bit more involved. But I think you're doing good getting Schultz involved, and I think he's doing a good job of finding his checkdowns as well. He needs to continue to take what the defense is giving him. He stated that after the game. So, but other than that, man, it's building blocks. This was a great confidence builder, so this is what this offense could look like kind of thing. So that's something that they need to continue to work on.
So don't put your hand on that button no more. At least for a week. For the week, don't put your hand on it. No panic around here.
No panic
we actually finally got
here.
a victory Monday, man. I was so happy today. Never been so happy driving, playing, still tipping. Loud as hell in my neighborhood on the way out to my job. It was amazing.
There you go. You damn right. Now don't forget, y'all, we got Baltimore and then it's our bye week. So we party and we celebrate and we cheer hard for our Houston Texans because then you got a week to recuperate. So
if not, you're gonna get smacked like this dude did.
That's crazy. That's absolute diabolical work. With that being said, work out. Victory Monday. Houston Texans with the dub. I'm gonna go get beat up by my 6-month-old puppy now.
There you go.